I'm here with James from Stormsec, who's agreed to have a little chat with us about his experience with SPRO. So thanks for joining us, James, really appreciate it.
No problem.
What would you say the main reason you continue to use SPRO is?
Reliability.
Okay.
Reliability, product response, and the range of products as well. Right, it's constantly evolving, which is nice. New products become available. If you're not sure what the benefit is of using them, quick call to tech and go through it.
Yeah, I'm particularly glad to hear about the reliability factor, because I know, if you're an installer, time is money. Essentially, you don't want products failing all of the time.
Yes, yeah.
But how would you describe your experience with our technical team?
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
Awesome.
Very rarely have to call, but when I do have to make a quick telephone call, normally a non-issue, right? It's dealt with very quickly and professionally.
And I'm guessing that's been your experience, like with our customer service team as well. If you've got anything that does need to come back to us, which obviously does happen from time to time.
Yeah. I mean, customer services are great. Friendly approach. If you're kind of a little bit unsure about a spec or whatever, the people from customer services help. If they need a little bit more in depth, then you pass on to technical.
I think you've probably just covered this, but my next question was, what's your favourite thing about our products and service? So would that be the kind of reliability factor again?
Yes, yeah. Reliability and product quality are paramount. If you go and install a system and it's working, it should remain working.
If you had to choose one, is there a kind of favourite feature of our products that you're sort of particularly impressed with, or that you find yourself using frequently? Or
well, the whole package of analytics are absolutely brilliant. You got anything from tripwire, abandoned object. All these inbuilt analytics into the recording equipment, be it a DVR, an NVR. Even the IP cameras have built-in analytics that you can utilise as well. So what you can do with a CCTV system other than just record.
Is there anything that makes SPRO's products stand out from perhaps some other options that you looked at?
Other products seem a little bit ropey, okay, to say the least. But the SPRO range is robust. It's a product that you can pick up and you feel the quality.
Mm-hmm.
It's just overall, in my mind, superior.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I know that's something we try and get the message out about as much as possible, is that our cameras have the full metal housings.
Yes.
They've got the retention screws, so that someone can't just reach up and turn it around.
Yeah.
I'm really glad to hear that you've kind of spotted that.
Yeah.
Is there any part of our business that's kind of you're really impressed with? Our business rather than the product. Is there any sort of aspect of that that's really impressed you and exceeded your expectations?
Yeah, the technical support side, it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah. I can have a problem where a customer has played about with an NVR before, and
it happens.
Yeah, I've looked at it and been like, what on earth has gone on here? And one called technical, and it's resolved.
How has your business been impacted since you started using SPRO?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, the whole product range available within the catalogue is a massive selling opportunity. Based on the product range, you can give them a end solution which exceeds their expectations, and you're actually providing the customer with a product which exceeds their initial kind of scope, right?
Yeah.
So when you start going into it, you know, the capability, the infrared, the starlight, the analytics, and what they can actually achieve with the product, it's a real selling point. It's
Yeah,
great.
I think there's a fair amount of features in the SPRO range that kind of end users don't realise they want until they they're suddenly aware of them, and then that's their favourite thing about the system.
That's it. You know, some customers think the CCTV is just a form of 24-hour recording an area, but there's a hell of a lot more to CCTV than that.
Yeah. And do you find it easy to explain SPRO, I suppose, as a brand to end users? So what I mean by that is to explain the benefits that they're going to get. But I suppose, do you also find it easy to explain how they need to use the system as well?
Yes, yeah. On a handover process, you know, we would go through quite a lengthy tuition phase. You know, so we would do the initial installation, pull the cables in, fit the cameras, align them with the customer. So we would give our recommendation and set the system up, and then we spend around an hour, sometimes a little bit longer, familiarising them with the apps and the different ways of interfacing with the equipment, and generally after an initial tuition phase, they're pretty much comfortable.
Okay.
If they need any more kind of help, they just pick up the phone, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, once one of the SPRO systems is up and running, and you know, you can do anything with it, right?
Okay, if there are kind of any end users watching out there that are looking for a CCTV installer, what would be the best way for them to get in contact with you?
Yeah, we've got a website, www.stormsecsystems.co.uk, and from that website there is a contact us button.
Awesome.
So you click that. We're also on Checker Trade. Brilliant little service. You can see current feedback, and
Cool. Well, I'd certainly advise any end users out there looking for an installer to do exactly that. Perfect. Thank you very much, James. It's been great to speak to you.
No problem, mate. Okay.